Good morning, YouTube. It's 5:46 a.m. on Tuesday, the 23rd. Yes, it's the 23rd of May. The school year needs to be over. We got 8.5 days, including today. So we have this Tuesday, Wednesday. We have today, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Then it's Memorial Day weekend, so no school Monday. So Tuesday next week, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday is a half day. So really we have 7.5 more days now. 7.5 more days, including today. All right, let's jump into the eyes. I'm trying to do a different color every week. And today I'm feeling a turquoise lid. Yes, turquoise lid. And I forgot to pull my products that I was planning to use before this. I do know the lip color I want to wear though. So we have that covered. I'm going to do a chocolate lip today. So it's going to be kind of bold, kind of dark, but also very just pretty. So I already know one palette I'm going to use. It's been my ride or die with this whole colorful situation. And yesterday I figured out that palette works better than another palette I was trying to use. All right, so let's hop right in. What I already have on my face. I did all my skincare stuff. Moisturizers, exfoliate, cleanse, sunscreen, dark spot treatment. And now the primer I used today was the Neutrogena Shine Control Primer with Rice Complex. And so far I'm really liking the way that my skin is looking and the way that this is working with the foundation that I have on. So that's the primer I used. I've been getting back into primers just to see if they really make a difference or not. And so far they've actually been making a difference with the foundations that don't work as well without one. The foundation I have on is the Black Opal True Color Pore Perfecting Liquid Foundation in the shade Carob. I actually really do like this foundation. It is a beautiful foundation. It looks great on the skin. To me, it gives a very natural look to the skin. It's beautiful and just so smooth and it's gorgeous. This is a really good foundation. And then I went in with the Black Opal Deluxe Finishing Oil Control Powder in the shade Dark. This is supposed to help with shine as well. And I applied this under my eyes to set the foundation under my eyes and in my T-zone. Anywhere I really kind of wanted to brighten up a little bit. That's where I applied it. And then with whatever was left over on the Beauty Blender, I applied that to set the rest of my face lightly. And then I went in to set my face even more with my L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable Powder in the color C6. I can still get away with C6, but pretty soon I'm going to have to go to C8 if I get any darker. But right now C6 works. And this foundation is actually just a little bit darker than my actual skin. It doesn't look like it on camera, but it is a little bit darker than than my chest. Not quite as deep as my arm. But the undertone of it looks really good with my skin, so I can get away with it. And then for highlight, I used my favorite highlighter from the Carly Bible palette, and that is the darkest shade over here. This one, on the end. It's very pretty, like a bronzy gold. As you can see, beautiful. And then I just filled in my brows using my Wet n Wild retractable eyeliner pencil in black brown. You guys already know. So my base is done. We can move right into the eyes. Oh, stuff accidentally falls in my trash can all the time. Alright, so I think I might be using my Juvia's Place palette and the Meet Matrimony palette again. Yes, we are going to use, ooh, that's a very bright turquoise. I was thinking more of a darker turquoise. I have no idea what I'm going to wear to school today yet either. So I'm taking a chance every video that I do because I do my makeup before I get dressed and I have to kind of match my clothes to my face. So as of right now, I'm just looking at my palettes, figuring out which palette I'm going to use. I'm going to go look for some more turquoises. I have a few. BRB. All right, and the verdict is in. I'm going to have to use that turquoise. Why am I thinking of a deeper turquoise? Why do I feel like I have an eyeshadow that is a deeper turquoise somewhere? Hold on, let me look at my second drawer of miscellaneous items and palettes. Okay, yeah. I'm thinking of this palette, so we might actually dive in here. Oh yes, okay. I see the turquoise I want. So our lid color is definitely going to be Deepened from Urban Decay, as you can see it right there. This is a beautiful color. I use this color in my Panthers makeup tutorial. Yeah. So we're going to have a little bit of Panthers vibes with turquoise on the lid, but I'm not going to do black in the crease because I'm going to school. So let's hop right in. We're going to be using two high-end palettes today. Hold on, let me just see something real quick with these turquoises because I might need that for my inner corner. Yeah, this one's just slightly deeper. So I might actually end up using the Juvia's Place in my inner corners. We'll just see how everything works out. So this is going to be turquoise day when it comes to my makeup. So let's go ahead and jump right in and get the crease going. Like I said, I already know my lip color, so we're not playing games today, and I'm in a slight rush. A little bit of a rush. I think I might just end up wearing black just so everything matches. So the first palette I'm going to go into is my Meet Matrimony palette. And of course, you guessed it, I'm going to take the shade Matte Kumar into my crease with the Sigma Diffuse crease brush, the E38, yeah. This is probably going to be my crease color forever and ever with all of these videos. But I'm really going to build this color up. In my crease, I'm drinking the same Mangosteen Peach green tea from Lipton again this morning. To be honest, I'm feeling super exhausted and tired, even though I slept for 9 hours. I went to bed at 8 p.m. and woke up at 5 a.m. and I'm still tired. And there was work that I needed to do. I actually went to bed around 6. To be honest, I went to bed around 6 p.m., 6:30. And I woke up at 8 because I told my friend I was going to wake up at 8 and do some work, and I was going to call him so I had someone to talk to so I could stay up and have a little bit more energy. Because talking to people, especially him on the phone, my friend Phil on the phone gives me energy because he's hilarious and he makes me laugh. But I called him and I was like, yo, Phil, I'm so tired. Like, I'm just going to go back to sleep. And I didn't get that work done that I really need to do, so that means I'm going to have to sacrifice and get it done today and probably just work on that during my lunch. Instead of resting during my lunch, I usually just eat my lunch and rest. I don't really do too much work unless I'm writing referrals, which I haven't had to do this week. Praise God. Thank you for a referral-free day yesterday, Lord. I'm very thankful for that. Hopefully this week can continue like that, which I have a feeling it will. It will continue that way. We're having very relaxed classes in my room. I'm really just letting the kids, it's their last music class with me. And a lot of them really want to play musical chairs, but I was sick all last week. I'm still a little bit sick this week, but doing way, way better. I'm not nearly as congested or like I don't have fever anymore, none of that stuff. They really wanted to play musical chairs, and I told them maybe we'll play musical chairs, but I'm having them take a quest, which is a quiz and test put together. And the quest is just one question. You can answer it however you want. You can draw a picture. You can make a list. You can write full sentences. You could write a poem. You can really answer the question however you want. And it's, what have you learned in my class? Essentially, that's not exactly how I wrote it, but what have you learned in my class? And that's all they have to work on. For the whole class, I have crowns out and everything. And while they're doing that, I'm letting them watch a movie that has really good music. So we're watching The Incredibles. But The Incredibles kind of starts very slow. So I'm thinking about switching it to Happy Feet today. Or for those classes that didn't finish Moana, I guess we can go back to Moana. But I'm kind of Moana'd out because everyone is obsessed with that movie, including myself. Is that my phone? But yeah, we're a little bit tired of Moana. I thought I heard something. Alright, so I'm just blending this out. It looks a little bit purple, probably because there's still purple eyeshadow on this brush. Oh, somebody turned on their car and the music was really, really loud. That's what I'm hearing. They had some Beyonce all night blasting from their car. We be all night, oh, we be all night. Yeah, whatever the words are. Yeah, I just made that up. Alright, so I'm still blending this crease out. As you can see, I'm really focusing the color in the outer part of the crease and then making it less saturated, going towards the inner corner of my eye. So we have that down. Next, we're going to go into the shade Matte Reed, which is the nice, beautiful, deep matte brown down here to deepen up the crease and the outer corner. Same brush. Really gonna darken it up. These shadows are so beautiful on their own. I really love this palette, this all matte palette. I'm so thankful that I found it for only $14.97, aka $15 at Nordstrom Rack, when it's normally $42. But you can see how that's adding depth and just adding to this eye look in a phenomenal way. So I'm really applying it quite heavy on the outer part of my crease, and then I'm working it in. And you see I'm staying very low into the crease. We don't want to cover up what we've already put down. So this is kind of basically on my lid. But I just want it to be really nice and pigmented so there's no gaps when I apply the lid color. And then when we finish up with the eyes, I already know the lip color. This is going to be a really pretty look again. I've just been really feeling color, and as you guys know, I've been feeling kind of down, you know. Sick last week, and then also on Monday night, I became an ex-girlfriend to someone. So someone dumped me because I'm too religious. So that never feels great. I'm not really super sad about it, just more disappointed in the whole situation. And he wants to maintain friendship with me, and he was like trying to just talk to me every day like he did while we were dating. And I was like, yo, I kind of had to let him know that I'm going to need time to like get over this, and we can't just transition into friendship right out of dating. Like, that's no sway. It's not how things happen. Like, I need some time totally apart from you, no contact. Like, I don't care if he like likes my pictures or whatever, but don't like start conversation with me. Like, talk to me. Actually, don't say words to me at all. I don't care if he likes my stuff or whatever. That's no big deal. Or looks at my Snapchats, whatevs. You know, I don't really care about that. But like trying to like talk to me, like ask me how my day is and what are my plans and stuff like that. No. Or like actually talk about issues and stuff that we're dealing with, like friends do. Like, we can't just jump right into all that. I need to distance myself before we can come back together as friends. So I said, don't talk to me until 4th of July. That should be plenty enough time. That gives me like, what, 5-6 weeks. But yeah, so that's not been fun, you know, because he was pretty much he's the person I know the best in this area, because we went on our first date in January. I moved here like December 30th, December 28th, December 31st, basically, and I started working January 2nd. So he's literally the person I know the best in this area, that I did most of my exploring with, you know, that I spent most of my time with, because we were friends first. And then I became his girlfriend. And so now I don't have that person anymore. And everybody else that I know are people that work in the district with me. So we're friends and all, but they've all known each other a little bit longer. And half of them live, yeah, half of them live in Georgia. The other three of us, one lives like in Ridgeland. I live on the outskirts of Ridgeland. The other lady lives in Beaufort. So we're kind of spread out. So when we do hang out, it's like we have to compromise where we're going to meet up. And half of us ends up having to drive really far. But Brian lived in Bluffton, which is like 15 minutes away from me, like right down the street, essentially. So you can see how beautiful that looks. This could be a look on its own. But we're going to add that lid color now, and we'll come back and do some more blending. So for my lid, we're going into the Urban Decay Urban Spectrum palette. I'm loving the way my skin is looking. I've been doing really good with my foundation, powder, highlight selections as of late. I didn't do any contour today. I don't feel like I really need it, but it does make a difference. Like if you want to amp your look up a little bit more. We're going in with that shade Deep End right here. Right there. It's beautiful turquoise. And I'm going to use, whoa, whoa. I'm going to use, where's that Sigma brush I'm looking for? This is my brush holder. It was a candle. DIY hacks do work, guys. This was a candle holder, and I'll use it for my brushes. We're going to use the Sigma short shader brush on this shadow. Look at that pigmentation. Look at that, beautiful. Can't wait to get this on my lids. It's going to be really pretty. It's not going on as pigmented. I might have to use my finger. Sometimes that happens. Or maybe I just need to wet the brush. We'll see what I need to do. But that is going to be the lid color. Look how pretty that looks with the crease, though. With all these colors together. It looks gorgeous. So we have kind of a base down for it. I should have put down some sort of base. Like if you put down a cream shadow first, that was a similar shade, and then went in with this, that probably would have been more effective. It would help with the color payoff, but also like I'm saying, you could spray your brush, which I think that's what I'm going to do. And that should also help with the color payoff, but we're just going to map out where we're placing the color first, and then I'll work on getting it more pigmented and powerful. Oh, whoa. Already got some on the lower lash line. Not quite yet. I don't want that down there. Because today, I think, like yesterday, I'm going to just have it in the inner part of my lower lash line, not all the way across. Okay. It's coming off a little bit more pigmented with another layer, but I'm going to spray my brush using this Wet n Wild Photo Focus setting spray. One spray should be good. Just to moisten the brush up and make this a little bit more pigmented, which I think it is. I can't really see because I didn't use... Oh yeah, that worked. I'm applying this on the lid. I really like this brush because you can kind of cut your crease, which I'm kind of sort of doing. like a half cut crease, but like a really low one. It's not dramatic at all. Gonna spray it again just to keep it moist. That word moist. I have so many friends that hate that word. They like cringe, but it doesn't really bother me. I just think it's funny because when I say it, it makes me think about those people that hate it. They just hate the oi combination of letters, sounds, syllables, whatever. Letters. Ew, excuse me. That's mucus. Still in my system, but it's not affecting me like it was last week where I couldn't really talk. My voice, I was like so stuffy. Like when I just couldn't really talk. It just felt not good. The more I think about it, the more I think I probably should have gone to the doctor. All right, so we have our lid color on, and actually we don't really need to do too much blending because I kind of cut the crease like I was saying. It's just not as even from side to side, like on each eye. Or this one needs to go up a little bit higher. There we go. That's a little bit better. All we really need to do is blend out the outer part of my eye. And I'm going to go back into the Meet Matrimony palette. And go back into Matte Kumar, or Matte Reed rather. Matte Reed is the brown down here. And I'm just going to deepen up that outer V again and blend into the lid. Like so. You can see how that looks. I'm going to use my finger just to blend that deepened shade kind of into the brown. I feel like it looks kind of abrupt, like it's not transitioning as well as it could. So I'm just going to take my finger into deepened. I'm going to kind of blend with my finger. So this does apply better with your finger. This mirror still has the plastic covering on it, so I can't see in it. Okay, here we go. Taking my finger and blending into the brown a little bit more. See how it kind of fades a little bit better. So I'm just basically pulling the color over more of my lid. And now I'm gonna like tap over it. I'm not gonna sweep, I'm just gonna tap over it. So that it blends a little bit better. There we go. I feel like that looks a lot better now. All right, so we're done with the upper lid and we can go on to the lower lash line and inner corners. For my lower lash line, I'm just going to take whatever's left over on the brush that has deepened on it, and I am just going to sweep some of that down here. This will kind of be like a base, I guess, for all the other colors I plan to use. Like so. Didn't even have to add any more shadow, so I can actually put this Urban Decay Urban Spectrum Palette Away, which has great colors in it. It's a good palette. I just don't use it a lot. It's not a go-to for me. And now I'm going to highlight my inner corners using a brighter turquoise from the Juvia's Place Masquerade palette. And it's going to be that bright turquoise right here that I keep forgetting that Casablanca falls out. That I don't want to put on my lid because it's too bright. Right there, that one. I'm just going to use this little brush that I always use from Coastal Scents, I believe. So I'm going to take a little bit of that on this brush. And you'll see how this, like, so much brighter. Actually, I might spray this brush. Because these shadows really do apply best with your finger. And spraying my brush will help to make this pop. And I actually have an idea. I'm going to put a little bit of this color on the center of my lid too, using the same brush. Just to like brighten it up right in the center of my lid. Yeah, that's pretty. It's going to add a little bit of dimension to the eye look. Can y'all see the difference? Oh, look at that. How the centers are popping a little bit more. But in kind of a subtle way. That makes a difference. Okay. So now I'm going to wipe this brush off. And I can put this Juvia's Place palette away. We are done with that palette. The inner corners are highlighted. That is the only shadow I use out of there. And that one is called Zola, which is a beautiful color. And now we're going to go back into the Neat Matrimony palette. And of course, we're going back to Matte Reed, that brown. And I'm going to apply this to my lower lash line, overlapping it with Deepened. So we're focusing on the outer edge of the eye. And we're going to bring it almost a little bit past halfway. Really toning it down and making it brown, kind of smoking it out. And for this look, I do not want any liner. I don't want tight line, I don't want liner. Just mascara. So I love this blue. It's gorgeous. And blue brings out brown eyes. So I don't want any black in this look, except mascara. I don't want it to be, it's already intense, but I don't want it to be intense in that way, like a dark way. And keep it kind of light. That's why I'm using browns for this look. To keep it more light and not super duper 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 intense. But you can see how this is working to diffuse the lower lash line, blending it all together. Like so. Now we can do mascara. Mascara. Oops, I forgot to put my palette back in the sleeve, which I don't really need to keep anymore, but I like keeping it in the packaging. It's the same thing. Just like a little cover, sleeve. Alright, so last for the eyes is mascara. So as you can see, I'm kind of using the same technique with just a different color on the lid. But I like for you guys to see what these colors look like on deeper skin, because I know some people, especially being darker, you're skeptical of wearing bright colors like this, but I'm showing you that it looks beautiful on our skin. It looks beautiful with brown eyes, and if you want to be colorful, you can take that chance, and I promise you won't look like a clown. Nobody has ever told me that my makeup looks like a clown. Not lately. Not in the past 2 years, since I've gotten pretty good at doing my makeup. I will spare you guys with mascara. I will do my mascara off camera. You guys know what mascara looks like and how you apply it. So this is going to be the Maybelline The Colossal Big Shot Mascara. I really like this. I'm loving this pop of brightness right in the center. It really just draws more attention to the eyes. I really like how this look came out. Have a little bit of transfer. Alright, let's go to the lips. For the lips, I'm going to be using this Jordana Sweet Cream Matte Liquid Lip in the shade Molten Chocolate Cake. I hope this comes out good and isn't patchy or gives me issues. Before I put this on, let me just chug this tea. And put some stuff away really quick. Okay, so, gotta put away one more palette, and then all my makeup is put away. Try and stay organized while I film, you guys know that. So again, Jordana Sweet Cream Matte Liquid Lip Color in the shade Molten Chocolate Cake. I've never worn it before. It is still sealed up and packaged, as you can see. I've heard good things about it, and I've seen this on, I think, Amora Anastasia. Antasia, is that her name? She sells weave. Beautiful woman, probably close to my age. I can't remember her. I think it's Antasia is her name. She's really pretty. She does great videos too. And she was wearing this color, it looked really good. So we're gonna try it out. Oh yeah, this is a brown lip. You can see how I'm kind of like trying to spread the product instead of dipping back in. So far, so good with this. Ooh, that's a lot. Picks up a lot of product, this little brush, and it has like a little dip in it. It's like a little heel, almost. Wow. This lip is gorgeous, and this formula works really good. So this is one of the colors that I would highly recommend. First impression, like, this brush holds so much product. I'm able to like touch up and everything and make it perfect, which it is. Oh, that's a beautiful combination. Brown and turquoise. I'm loving the way that this look came out. Loving it. Yet again. So day 2 is a success. Like I said, I'm just going to put on that Maybelline Colossal Big Shot Mascara off camera. Hope you guys enjoy this tutorial. I'm just going to give you guys a look at it. The eyes and the lip. Now I need to do my hair, get dressed, and go. So, hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what other looks or color combinations you want to see. If you have any that I don't do by the end of this week, I'll be uploading basically like 7 videos at once. I've already done a green look, a purple look. Now we have a turquoise, and I'll probably end up doing a blue, a silver, a gold, maybe possibly a red. I'm just going to kind of go through the colors. So, and a black. Oh, I love black smoky eye. That'll have to be on a weekend though. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this. Like I said, let me know what else you want to see. Let me know what you think about the look, the foundation, everything. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, YouTube.